but 3 people can see it. The show. I leave it to you what kind of reaction you like to give it. Here we go.
6 Dates with Barker, Part 1. Production number 0599. Recording date 19/10/70. Take 1.
Head Medical Officer Gillespie.
He's dying.
Is my father still alive?
Yes, your Highness. The doctor's with him.
Up the workers.
Same to you with knobs on.
I take it it's being telescanned, is it?
Yes, sir. It's on every wall in the country.
He's a very religious man, the doctor, isn't he? I mean, it takes a very devout man to laugh as much as that.
Do you think he really feels it, or is he just putting it on?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, it is his job, isn't it? There must be a certain amount of pretense attached to it.
Oh, no, I think he's sincere. After all, it's a very important day, isn't it? I mean, it's bound to affect him. I think it's very moving.
Yeah, I must admit it's beginning to affect me a bit and all.
Oh, there, dear. Oh, look, there's Prince Buffo.
Charlie Chaplin, he's put on weight.
Don't swear, dear.
There we are, your giggleship. Varnish. A sticky end, but a lovely finish. Varnish on the brain. Oh, well, I suppose it's better than water on the brain. Of course, you know what's good for water on the brain? A tap on the head. Now, I just take your temperature. You won't be needing it where you're going. Oh, silly me. There we are. There we are. But when you're smiling, I keep on smiling, for the whole world smiles with you. Good gracious. 105. He's in bed with 105. And that's a lot of people in one bed. Oh, well, please yourself.
Get your hair cut, Doctor.
My old woman's the same.
How is he?
I've done all I can, but he's slipping slowly away, like an ice cream down a lady's blouse.
Can I speak to him?
Yes, but make it funny.
That's true. Hello, Father. How's your belly off for spots?
I'm going.
Oh, hang on, I'll get my hat and come with you, Father. I say, talking of hats, Father, what did the brazier say to the top hat?
I don't know. What did the brazier say to the top hat?
You go on ahead and I'll give these two a lift.
I don't wish to know that.
Oh, Father, laugh. Laugh. Die laughing, Father. You'll get to Happy Land, eh? Father, what's brown, steams, and comes out of cows backwards?
What is brown? Steams and comes out of cows backwards?
The Isle of Wight ferry.
Oh.
Doctor, is he? Yes, he's gone. He's gone. Gone beyond the pale, as the milkmaid said when the cow coughed.
lad's that?
Oh, look, he's leaking from the eyes.
Goodbye.
What, Buffo, look, his eyes are leaking. Oh, is it a trick?
I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, I don't like it. It's obscene.
Do you think we ought to, you know,
What, go down on the floor?
yeah, have a joke? What's got 4 legs and flies?
I don't know. What's got 4 legs and flies?
2 pair of trousers.
Up the arsenal, darling.
Show us your knickers, dear. Happy day, Cheeky.
Nuts on, Father? Are you all right now, dear?
Oh, yes, I'm much better now, thanks, Hysteria. I don't know what came over me, as the monkey said.
Oh, you've been overdoing it, darling. You need a holiday. Perhaps we could go to the sea for a bit.
What's wrong with the sofa?
Well, let's talk about it after dinner. Will you say Greece?
Yes. Grease, goose, and grouse. Cook the goose and goose the cook. I wouldn't say my wife's cooking's heavy, but we've got the only bow-legged stove in town. In the name of Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and W.C. Fields. Get lost.
Soup, dear?
Thank you.
German sausage, dear?
Thank you.
Custard pie, Cheeky?
No, I'm sorry. I can't go on with this. I can't go on being funny all the time. I just can't go on with it.
You can't. What?
Why? Why have we always got to be funny?
Why? Well, it happens to be our religion, Buffo.
Yes, but why? Why jokes? Why are jokes religion? Who says we've got to be funny all the time? I mean, how did it all start?
Well, I don't know. Cheeky knows. She's been doing it at school.
Well, in the olden days, people used to worship all sorts of gods.
Like what?
Zeus, Apollo, Manchester United, but they all died out. Humour took their place.
Well, go on.
Well, can I get my book? I haven't learned it all yet.
Yes, yes, get your book. Yeah.
Don't you think you ought to rest, Choo-Chee face?
No, no, I'm interested. Let her get her book.
In 1974 TV, religion was at a low ebb, but humour was already beginning to be worshipped by a few devout followers, and due to the gap left by church, the then official religion, humour began to spread all over the world. The great humorists, Chaplin, Keaton, and W.C. Fields, began to be regarded as sacred. The cry went up, humour is laughter, laughter is happiness. People began
Just a minute.
What?
Why humour is laughter, laughter is happiness?
Well,
What do you call happiness?
well, feeling gay.
Gay?
Feeling good.
Ah, exactly. Feeling good, feeling fine, feeling comfortable, feeling calm.
Don't you think you better lie down, dear?
No, no, I'm feeling grand, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling good. And you know why? Because no one has cracked a joke in the past 10 minutes.
Oh, dear, that's awful. What's green and hairy and goes up and down?
No, 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 Hysteria, let's not crack jokes, let's be serious.
Buffo, please. Not in front of Cheeky. What a filthy thing to say.
It's all right. It's all right, Mummy. I've heard the word at school.
Heard it at school?
Well, no, seen it, actually. Written on the wall in the lavatory.
What exactly was written on the wall in the lavatory?
Well, it said, I would like to meet a girl with a gorgeous figure and take her behind the schoolhouse and talk to her seriously all night.
How dare you? Well, I'm not staying here a moment longer. Buffo, you are sick. Sick, sick. Oh, Buster Keaton, forgive us. What's green and hairy and goes up and down? A gooseberry in a lift.
Shall I go after her, Father?
No, let her go, Cheeky. She's probably gone to have a quiet joke on her own. Cheeky, do you like flowers?
Flowers?
Yes, you must have heard of them.
Don't know. They're not considered very funny, are they?
No.
Do you know people used to grow them hundreds of years ago, behind their houses?
Whatever for?
Or just to look at. They made them feel happy.
What, flowers?
Oh, I've got access to the obscene book section in the police museum. It's amazing the books they've got there, you know, books about flowers and pets.
What are pets?
Animals kept in the home, cats and dogs.
Oh, I saw a dog once in the museum. Wasn't very funny.
No, they weren't supposed to be funny. Oh, the screens.
Oh, I'll get it.
Your Highness,
Up the bypass.
always merry and bright. My lord the Archfunster wishes to have audience.
Oh? Granted.
Hello, hello, hello. Here we are again.
My Lord Archfunster.
Your Highness.
What can I do you for?
It has been reported to me that you have lost your sense of humor, my son.
What? Who has said this?
It has been reported to me.
But
I beg of you not to get into a 2 and 8 about it. It is simply that if you are to become the ruler of this land, I consider that I, as your whimsical father, should examine you as to your beliefs and, if necessary, perform the re-indoctrination ceremony, so that once more welcomed back into the faith, you may lead your people giggling into eternity. What have you to say, cloth ears?
For the sake of my country, it shall be as you wish it, you bald-headed old twit.
I will see to it that the ceremony is arranged. Ta-ta.
I'm sorry, dear, but I felt it was my idiotic duty.
It was you, was it?
Now, Boffo, you know it's for the best. We might as well get it over and done with.
What do they do to you, Father?
No, don't worry, it's quite painless. Just a laugh and a joke and a big vat of porridge. It'll be a feast of fun.
Show us your muscles, dear.
Drop 'em, darling.
Had a good day at the sewage disposal.
Not bad. It's a bit warm. One of the weighing machines broke down. We had to go manual.
You don't mean to say somebody actually had to press the button by hand?
Guess who?
Not you.
Me.
Oh, you must have felt proud.
Yeah.
Supper's all ready. I got it early so that we could watch the ceremony.
Yes. Do you mind if we have supper later, Tartia? I'm not feeling very funny tonight.
Don't say things like that, Atlas. Someone will hear you. I've got out the wearing apparel, seeing that it's a religious occasion.
Oh, all right.
It'll be on soon.
I wonder how old Boffo's feeling.
Yes, it's a very trying time for him. I do hope he's feeling suitably ridiculous.
Yeah.
Pray silence and witness the arrival of His Most Gracious Eminence, your friend and mine, old billiard bonds himself, the Archfunster!
All right, let's have a bit of hush in the 1 and 9s. Dearly beloved funsters, here we are again on this suspicious occasion to perform the very important and highly hilarious ceremony of re-indoctrination. Therefore, I ask you all to stand and to join together with me in the national joke. I can prove you're not here.
You can prove we're not here.
I can prove you're not here.
And do so we pray you.
You're not in Newcastle, are you?
No, we are not in Newcastle.
You're not in Huddersfield, are you?
No, we are not in
Huddersfield. You're not in Birmingham, are you?
Not in Birmingham. But we are in Birmingham, honey.
Hush, Joe. This is no time to be serious.
Well, if you're not in Newcastle, and you're not in Huddersfield, and you're not in Birmingham, you must be somewhere else.
We must be somewhere else.
And if you're somewhere else, you're not here. Charlie Buster and WC. And the first shall be last and the last first. And he who laughs last shall laugh first. And he who has laughed first shall be last at first. And he who first laughed first shall now laugh last. And he was called forth and came fifth, and lost his dear money. Therefore, whosoever laughed last, let him now laugh first, or forever hold his breath. How's your father? Now let him who is to be indoctrinated stand forth, and let him approach forthwith, or we shall be here all night. Are you Prince Botho?
I am your giggleship.
Are you the heir apparent?
I am the heir apparent.
Am I the arch-funster?
You are, and your hair is not apparent.
And do you succeed your father?
I do, and he was a hairy parent.
I now require and charge you ½ a crown, that you return to the religion of your forefathers, or in this case, your one father. For you have strayed and got lost like a fly button in a packet of Pontefract cakes. And you have failed to comply with orders, be they first orders or last orders.
Last orders?
And you have also not humorously employed your time.
Time?
It is, therefore, my ludicrous duty to question you on the responses laid down in the official fund book, taken from the questions laid down by our ancestors and typed by my secretary, laid down in my office this morning.
And the best of British luck.
The Assembly will now kneel and witness the responses. My wife's teeth are like stars.
They come out at night.
My wife's biased.
Bias this and bias that.
My wife's temperamental.
50% temper and 50% mental.
If I gave my wife £10 on Monday, £15 on Wednesday, and £25 on Friday, what would she have?
A fit.
Now hear this, now hear this. Now that you've heard it, how do you like it?
We liked it, it was funny.
For humor is laughter, and laughter is happiness. But of all the creatures on the earth, man is the only creature that can laugh. Apart from hyenas, they don't count. But man can laugh and count. And therefore laughter is above all the supreme gift and accomplishment of the earth. Do you understand these writings?
I do.
And will you honor them?
I will.
And are you now prepared to be precipitated into the porridge?
I am.
Will you undergo it?
I will.
Will you go under it?
Probably.
And will you emerge from it cleansed of all misdemeanors and covered from head to foot?
I will.
You may kiss the bride. Sit, transit, Gloria Swanson. Pro bono, public household. Honnêtes soirs qui paraît de danse. And now, ladies and mantelpieces, His Highness Prince Botho will perform the final indignity. Therefore let no eyelid bat, neither let any cake-hole give utterance. Hast thou the hat?
I have.
Hast thou the wooden spoon?
I have. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't got it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hatch.
Hatch who?
You've got a nasty cold coming.
For Keaton's sake, give it to me, Cheeky.
No, I've changed my mind.
What do you mean you've changed your mind? Do as you're told.
No, I won't. It's stupid. Religion's stupid. People don't want it.
Look, it's too late for all that. They're waiting now. Come on, you're being childish.
I'm being childish. What do you think you're being? Why should we let them do it to us?
Give it to me,
What a turn up for the fun book. He's going to make a marvellous joker, he is.
Yes, I was wrong about him. He is religious after all.
I'm beginning to feel funnier already.
Long live the Emperor! Let's hear it!
Long live the Emperor! Bravo! Bravo!
Aren't you watching, Cheeky?
I've lost interest.
Lost interest in your father? His first speech to the nation.
Right.
What a terrible thing to say. He was completely fun at his indoctrination. He made a perfect fool of himself.
Exactly. He's let us down. He's let himself down.
As your emperor. And as I think of you all sitting at home round your warm air ducts, I am reminded of those great lines written by the ancient poet Shakespeare and computerized by Fretland McGonagall. All the world's a stooge, and all the men and women measly players. The times are changing. The old jokes are wearing thin. Stooge has become stodge. The love of laughter is at a low ebb. We need a shot in the arm, a kick up the trousers. For love and laughter must go hand in hand. I would believe the poet who said, laugh and the world laughs with you, weep and you sleep alone. Rather than the one who said, love makes the world go round, marriage makes it go flat. No, let the cry go up. Laughter is love, love is happiness. Let your homes resound with love and laughter. Over every front door, let there be the inscription, faith, hope, and hilarity. For hilarity begins at home, and home is where the hat is. Of course, everything to its season. I mean, don't be like the woman who said, I love him when he makes me laugh, but when he makes love, I just laugh at him. Live, laugh, and love by all means, but not necessarily all at once. Ah, I hear you say, it's easy for the old fool to say, laugh and love, but at what, for instance? Well, at this, for instance. I think you've got to agree, it's pretty laughable.
Look at that. Whatever is it?
Isn't it strange? Funny little face. It reminds me of our Aristotle when he was a baby. Oh, isn't it sweet?
It's ridiculous.
Both these commodities will be issued to the general public very shortly at a very moderate cost. And they will be free to old age pensioners. And I know you're going to love them. And with love will come happiness, and happiness in its turn will bring laughter. And that is our ultimate goal. So that in years to come, our children's children can look back and proudly say, good old Grandad, anything for a laugh.
What a wonderful speech.
Oh, it was marvellous.
Oh, I've been so worried about your father. It's such a relief to know that he's back to normal. That everything's back to normal.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Well, why ever not?
Well, of course, it all depends what you mean by normal, doesn't it?